Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I was kind of gone for a little bit. Couldn't do no work to the RV because it gets really cold up north. I don't want to have too much moisture or condensation built up in here, so I put everything on hold, and I had other things that I had to take care of. But we're back, and I'm not sure what I'm going to start with. I may start with the solar. I need power. I ended with the solar. That's probably where I'll finish. Still don't want to put, let me turn this on real quick here. I can see my bolts. I still don't want to put them on the roof, because I don't plan on keeping this. I overdid it. It's too big. I really enjoy it. It's a good RV. It's just too big. Unfortunately, I did all this work. If I do get rid of it, I got to take all this stuff out. That's why I wired up everything the way I did there. Hold on, I got to turn a fan off. I hear a fan running. And that's what's running, my dehumidifier. I kept this thing in here all winter long, a little bit of heat. The thing works really great. I do upgrades and I don't film them. I should have done an unboxing of this. Turn a light on here. And this bug light, I might as well make this video is really about nothing, really. I mean, I'm just on here, kind of a blog, I guess what you would call it, little things that I've done that I haven't recorded or things that I'm gonna do. This light is nice though. I got it over my sink, and it zaps the bugs and they just drop into my sink and I wash them away. Light on here. Works really good though. Works really good. I don't have any 12-volt power. One of my batteries died. Getting kind of off the subject here, but let's go back to this thing. I should have done an unboxing on this. These are nice to have. Paid 120 bucks, 130 bucks for this unit. Works really good. I'm going to turn it off because, well, it's probably loud. That's better. But this is a good investment for an RV. It really is. If you keep it in storage or anything and you have access to power, it works really good. And one thing that I was concerned about was filling this tray up. Other units don't have this option here. Well, what I did was I just hooked a hose up, which it comes with an adapter in there, and I cut a hose and I put it down in here into my floor. There's a drain down there, and it drains it out pretty good, and it works really, really well. Figured I'd throw that in there. That's the fan that was running. I use this quite a bit. Everything is dry in here. All of my components. There's no moisture in here at all. I let it run all winter long. Keep it about 50%. It's still cold up here though. Very, very cold. We'll walk back here. But I'm getting things rolling. I don't know if you can see the temp. But it keeps everything right around 40% in the humidity. It's only 53 degrees in here right now. It's colder outside. Yeah, just little nit things I'm doing. Other things that I had going on, I ran this all winter long. This is a pretty good charger. I made a review about it. People were saying they're junk, but I had 2 people out of 100 that said it was junk. If you use it properly, it's fine. That thing works great. I've refurbished 4 batteries with it, with the reconditioning feature on it. I bought this to mimic solar charging. It's a three-stage charger basically. It goes to a float, the hole, the bulk, and all the other stuff. It works really well. I disagree with anybody that has anything bad to say. Maybe theirs got dropped in shipping or something, but that's something else that I had got. Ran all winter long keeping my solar batteries charged, and it did a great job. Great job. Get one. I recommend it. They work really well. They're well worth the money. But something else that I did, I needed to, I'm home, I'm not home a lot, I'm gone quite a bit. So I needed to hook up a little battery tender to my rig. And I also hooked up, well, let's just go out front and I'll show you what I did. Cruise Master. Good RV. I like it. I have no complaints with this thing. I got a pretty good deal on it. A little bit of work, a little bit of time, but it's okay. It's going to be 23 years old, but it works good. If you hear a lot of noise, you can't hear me. I got a throughway right there, and it's windy. So here's my cab. This house battery's good. That house battery's bad. I got to replace that. That's the project that I got to do. These wires here are for my solar, which charge that. This is my starter battery here. Well, I didn't want it going dead, so what I hooked up was this. It's an onboard battery charger. 1.5 amp. It actually hits 2 amp. It's 12 volt. But I also wanted to maintain it. So what I did was I went and bought this. This is just, I'm going to end up hardwiring this unit here. This is a power strip that I had picked up. Maybe I'll do a review on it. Each one of these are controlled, okay, and it's also Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So anywhere, if I'm out of the country, well, I'm not gonna. If I'm anywhere in the world, I can actually jump online and turn these off. I can turn each one of these off if I want to. If I'm anywhere in the United States, anywhere I want to. I like that feature. I can kill all the power to the unit, to anything, the battery chargers or anything else that I plug in here. It is waterproof too. It's pretty nice. I don't have, my Wi-Fi is not here right now. It's in a different location. When I get it in, if you guys have any questions or anything, I will certainly show you, but it's nice to have. I mean, I could just get right on my phone and turn that off. Anything that's plugged into it. The battery charger, anything that I had plugged into it. That charger that I had just previously showed you was charging both of these batteries. Well, it kept going into a reconditioning function, which it has, which is nice, because this battery went bad. Well, if you have one bad battery, it makes your other one bad too. So I got that one to come back to life, which is good. It'll stay at 12.4, 12.5. It's not the best state, but it works. So now I got to go get another battery to replace that one, and then hook my 100 watt solar panel back up to these, because I have three different setups for solar. 100 watt for that when I'm stopped, and then a 200 watt for this here, and 800 watts in the house. That's what I got going on. Like I said, this video ain't about nothing really. It's just I got home and wanted to make a video and just kind of showing things that I didn't record, but those are nice to have. Make sure you get a waterproof one. It's nice to turn the power off if you're not home, because I have the Watchdog power commander also, which I can view. So this thing's pretty hooked up. Something else I got to do here too. I got to give her a bath. She's dirty. Can't open my slide because this tree's here. But if you can see that, I have a gap here, and this whole carriage is dropping. It's all dropping. I don't have a lot of weight in there. A couple shovels, a weed whacker, a chainsaw, things that I have in there. And this is like my backup bin, my storage bin, where I keep water hoses and extra things that I need. But it's dropping. I just realized it. So I'm gonna have to get up in there and reinforce that somehow. I think what happened, because this door was a little bent anyway, see how it's stuck in? The guy, people forget things. If you never owned an RV, you don't know. There's so many things you gotta do. It's actually worse than a house, okay? I mean, you don't just get in them and drive away and, you know, expect the best. You gotta maintain these things, tire pressure, brakes, all that. I mean, I just flushed my braking system, which is a good thing I did, because it was black. My brake fluid was black. So I reflushed everything all the way to the back. That wasn't a cheap date. It was not a cheap date at all. But anyway, I think he left the slide. Slide was out, and he must have left this door open. This door or that door. And what he did is he hit it, and the slide actually pushed this in. So you can see it hanging right there. So I'm gonna take these bays out one of these days. It's too cold today. It's like 30 degrees. And then try to fix that, because I need everything that's in there. My weed whackers, shovels, all that stuff, the things that I do. That's what else I got going on here. Oh yeah. Let's go back to this bay here. Let me open this bay up. These are all projects coming soon. Well, it's upside down, but I'm not ripping it out of there. This is my EMS Watchdog. Very awesome. I can monitor this to Bluetooth. Turn it on, turn it off, do what I want to do. But see, I didn't get the onboard one. I purchased, let me take it out. I purchased the one that you stick to your pole. I don't like that. It's a very expensive unit. I like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount it up into here, right on this wall. Plug it into here. Eliminate this hole here. I'm gonna cover that up because I was getting mice coming up in there. That's why I have a trap there. But revamp all that, keep the EMS directly plugged into here. And if I gotta run shore power or anything, I'm gonna come out the back of it. So that way this will always be on. Unless with a generator. They don't recommend you running these with generators. You can fry them, I guess. It's just not meant for it. People buy them bonding plugs, they call them, for the generator. I actually bought one in one of my videos. I was using it, and somebody told me that they had problems with it, with running a bonding plug. And I called up a couple people that were running generators, and they said it's not necessary to run that on a generator. You really, really don't need it. So I'm not going to be running that EMS with my generator. The generator's fine. It's a brand new pure sine Cruise Master. Anyway, it's a brand new pure sine Westinghouse, which works really good. This thing is so damn quiet, I can't even hear it. I can hear it in there rumbling a little bit, but it works pretty good. It's got everything on it. It's got the RV 30 amp plug on it. That's all I need is 30 amp. But the EMS, I'm not going to run with it. I want to make that inside. I don't want nobody stealing it, man. There's so many thieves around. Get off the freaking, whatever you do, stay off it. Keep my cans here. But I won't be running that with the generator. I still want to make, hold this thing up with my head here. So there we go. I got a free hand. I want to cut here, cut there, and make a tray that I can pull out and pull the whole unit out so it sits outside. Because I tried to make a pipe to run out the bottom and everything, but the generator wasn't running sufficient enough and the gas mileage went way down because I extended the pipe. Now I did make a video trying to do that, probably a waste of video, but now you guys know, don't do it. The generator just didn't run properly, not at all. So I'm not going to put an extended pipe on there. But I can, works pretty good though, looks really good. What other else projects I have here? Let me think. Oh yeah, the biggest one. She needs a wax job. She needs cleaned. I don't know if I want to repaint this or get new stickers, or I don't know what I want to do. But I am definitely going to wax it. I'm going to wax it and clean it up real good. I have a tear in my awning over on the other side that I got to do. Winter does amazing things to it. This window, I got to reseal around this window. The gutters up there, I'm redoing all the gutters. I'm taking the gutters off, and I'm going to put bigger ones on it. The reason being, where it comes off of there, it runs off of there, and it goes right into my window. So I'm gonna put bigger gutters up there, and I'm gonna put a tube that comes out a little bit more to stop the water from running down my RV. You can see where it comes off the roof. This thing is dirty. It needs a bath. Really bad. Look at this. And I have a crack in my window. This wasn't here last year. It happened when I came home. I don't know what happened. Stress crack, something, I don't know. I don't know the rules on windows, but, and my inspection's up. I do have my window covered. My insurance company will cover my window. I won't have to pay the full price. Hopefully they still make these windows, or maybe it won't even matter because it's not in my view. If anybody's watching this and they know the difference or what you got to do, I'll figure something out though. It's not leaking anymore. That's for sure. She's dirty. If it's windy, I'm sorry guys. I got to upgrade my lights to LEDs. That'll be coming up. This master cylinder right here, see it? I knew about this when I bought it, when I purchased it. It's got some rust on it. I may take that out. Brakes are everything when you're driving 20,000 pounds. They work fine. The only thing I don't know about is if anybody knows about it, I have a pump right there that pumps my fluid whenever I hit my brakes. I've changed master cylinders before, but I've never done one with a pump. I really don't know what that's going to consist of. That's something else that I got to do. Let me think. Let me walk around here. Other stuff I got to do. Yeah, you can see this side too. Actually, this side here, I'm going to rip all the caulking off and re-caulk all this. The guy that had it before me, he really maintained this. I don't know if it was him or not. The guy seemed pretty knowledgeable about RVs. Somebody just kept going over the old stuff. You got to take it off and redo it. But you can see it's, I gotta make a funnel coming out and then come down. Camera system, I gotta put 2 more cameras up here for my security. I have one there. It's recording us right now. Hi. One on the other side, one on the back. I want 2 more so I can see everything. Hot water tank. This is going to be gone. I'm ripping the hot water tank out. It's really windy. I might not even post this today, but I probably will. Just listen. That's going to be gone. It works fine. I'm going to sell it, get rid of it. I don't want it. I'm going to go with 2 instant hot waters. One in my shower, and then I'm going to install one underneath my sink. I don't want gas. I'm looking into electric hot water, but I don't think I have enough. I have enough solar to run it, but I don't have enough battery bank to run it. Not enough battery bank. I'm bringing in enough. I only have 2 AGM batteries. I don't have $4,000 to just go out and buy some lithium-ion batteries. I wish I did. What else we got here? Oh, I can run my house with this, though. I have the past couple days. I'll show you how I did that. I don't think I filmed that. Jump in there real quick. Boy, she's dirty. I installed some lights. Lights work great. I've never ever had to charge them, even all winter long. I have 2 of them. One on this side, one on that side. I'm going to put another one up there and another one on the other side. They're solar lights. They come on automatically when you walk in front of them. There's 3 different features, and they come with a remote. I also installed one on the back of the RV with a remote. It has a remote because you can't be driving down the road at night and have them blinding people. You can't have that, that's for sure. Get pulled over. But that has a remote. I can turn it off. I can change the settings. I can have a blink. It does all kinds of stuff, but never charged it. That thing is super bright. It's got LEDs there, LEDs there, LEDs there, and you can adjust them too. And I've never had to charge that. Bring it down and charge it. It works pretty good. And the remote's nice. I can turn it on and off, and it has different features. Good to have. Boy, she's dirty. All right, let me go in there and show you how I power my house. Whew, it's freaking cold. I don't want to do any projects. Yeah, back to this. See it? 2 amp charges. 1 amp and a half charges that pretty well. It'll drop down to 13 when it brings it right back up. That thing works pretty good. Onboard charger. So as soon as I plug into shore power, I have to make that more permanent because right now I just threw it in there and I have an extension cord running to it, but I'm going to make something permanent to run up to that outlet. So that way when I'm plugged in, my house battery will always be charged. I won't have to pull out the solar all the time. But this is how I power my house, which I've been doing for the past couple days. I have this pure sine inverter, and comes with this 30 amp output right there. So what I did was I put a RV plug on it, 30 amp RV plug. I put this here and I ran it down, drilled a hole in my floor, and I have a cord running out. I can run the cord all the way up to my house, and I can basically run quite a bit with these 2 AGM batteries down here. I did a review on those too. They work pretty good. I wish I could afford lithium, but I can run a microwave, lights. Can't run any hot water, not with a hot water tank, but I can run my TV, stereo, everything off of my RV. I just plug my house into my RV. It's kind of backwards, but it works pretty good. That's another project I got going on. I'm going to end the video with this. I'm going to start with the solar. This here was temporary. People had asked me why you got your batteries on the floor. I do tests. I test everything, make sure it works, make sure I got the right cables, the right length, everything else like that I'm going to need, and then I will install it. This is going to get moved. I don't have 12 volt power, and I got no lights, so I hope this works. But here's all my solar, everything that I need, the wire. This bay here, I'm putting my batteries in the bottom of this. I will keep my panels in here because, like I said, I have 8 of them, 800 watts to be able to bring in. I don't necessarily need that much, but I want that much because I like power and I like solar and I like to mess with it. So I went big. My next thing is going to be the batteries for sure. I gotta turn this light on here. But there's everything I need. I ordered all my wires up there, cables, tray cables, connectors, fuses coming in and out. And then what I'm going to do, I really don't want to put them on the roof because if I sell the RV, I don't want to get rid of my solar. One of my videos I had made hinges on these, which I'm probably going to finish that. I don't mind putting them out in the yard. I only need to put 4 of them out there. I only need 400 watts. But I don't want to put them on the roof because I probably will sell this RV. I shouldn't say that too loud. But I mean, it's a really nice RV. I mean, I took the dinette out. I took the couch out. I didn't want none of that. When this slide opens up, this is a 12-foot slide. It really opens up. So what I did, I built this desk too. I built the desk out of a different desk. This is steel here, which I never did the video. I probably should have. But I made my own desks that I could work from. It's a pretty big desk. The desk will probably go with it. But I might not even sell it this year. But I took all that out. I don't need it. I can put a little chair there. Normally work there. I can spin that chair around and sit. But back to the solar. But the RV is in really good shape though. The roof was done in 2019. And they did install a composting toilet. That's on one of my videos. That thing works great. You smell no poop. I'm not afraid to talk about it. Everybody shies away from it. I don't smell any poop. The Johnny composting toilet sucks that air right out and it goes right up there. That thing works really, really good. But you gotta have a fan. You gotta have a fan sucking it out, and you gotta have an intake. You place that there and it sucks the air across. You don't smell anything. It don't stink. It don't stink at all. And a good thing about a composting toilet, there's no noises. There's no kaboosh. There's nothing. You don't hear anything. But yeah, it's dark, damn it. Pull this light out again. Got 8 panels there. I got everything I need. Everything I need. This, I'm taking this out. This is going to be gone. This has a vacuum in it. That thing has so much dog hair in it. This whole RV smelled like a dog when I got it, like a wet dog. Everybody has pets, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll have a pet in here. Maybe a cat to keep the mice away. That's about it. But that's going to go. If anybody wants it, I'll probably be selling that too with the hot water tank. It works. Onboard vacuum, but I don't want it. Back to the solar. I'm skipping around, guys. It's alright. Half the movies we watch skip around, so. But it's going to be gone, this corner cabinet. And all my solar is going to be on that back wall. All on that back wall. I can run my cables, drill holes in that to the bottom to go to my batteries. The inverter is going to be relocated on this wall, so I can still run my 30 amp power cable to run my house. I have a hole down there I left when I ripped the fridge out. I painted all this. I can run that right out there. I left a little switchboard out there so I can always thought ahead. And if I do decide to do my panels, I got this. If I do decide to run my panels, I built this here. It's just a slide to cover that hole up for the vent. That's where I'll come down with my wires and my solar, and then right to this wall, and everything will be right here. So I can monitor everything. That's a really good spot. It's out of the way. Batteries will be in there. Works pretty good. But I think that's what I'm going to start with my next video. This is just a video about nothing in my future projects. As soon as it gets warm. I've seen comments of people, you know, Van City Van Life. He's a guy in Canada. I don't know if you guys ever watch him. He's been doing his van thing for a while, and he got so tired of people's comments that he says don't even look at the comments. You know, and I'm starting to get them myself. I get comments that's supposed to be about the RV and that's it. Well, no, it's an adventure, and everything I do, maybe I should review these tools, the tools that I use. Everything I do is about the RV. Maybe I shouldn't have made my name that way. Maybe I should change it. But I have videos of riding wheelers. It's all part of this. It's part of me. Maybe I'm the Class A. I really don't want to change my channel name, but don't go by some of these comments. I had a guy complain about that, said it was broke and it's a piece of shit and all this other stuff. The thing works fine for me. It works great for what I need it for. Everybody's needs are different. I had one guy telling me that you can't charge a 12-volt battery with only 2 amp. Well, guy, you got to do some research on your electronics, because yes, you can. Half the battery maintainers are only 2 amp, 1.5 amp. What do you think's charging my battery, my ignition, my starter battery in my RV all winter long, and it's absolutely fine. Oh yeah, that's probably illegal. You shouldn't have tanks in your house. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna. I thought about changing my name because of some of the comments, you know, but this is what I want to do. if they're rude comments, keep them to yourself. I think people make them bad comments because they think what they do is better or whatever. And you know, and the guys that commented have one video and maybe 3 subscribers. You know, maybe they're having problems or something. I don't have that many, but don't comment nothing like that. Everybody does their thing. Everybody has a different lifestyle. They do what they want to do. Just because it says Class A Endless Adventure, I'm in a Class A. But you know what? I have gun. You know, I thought about doing a couple videos on different shotgun shells and what the damage does. You know, I just might do that. It's my video. It's my channel. I do a lot of different things. I'm not going to change the name. Even if I buy a van, I'm not changing my ways. I'm not going to change anything. Oh yeah, I hooked up my little radio too. Nice to have, CB radio. Gotta have one of them. Gotta have one of them. But I'm not changing my ways. I'm not going to change my name either. It's going to stay just the same as it is. It's not all about RVs. Van City Van Life, he had mentioned that one time, and I kind of agree with him now. People leave some rude comments. I don't know why. You know, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Everybody has a different lifestyle. Why can't people understand that? And I'm sorry, younger generation, but it comes with you guys. You guys are so protesting all the time about absolutely nothing. There's more to life than demonstrating about your goals, about what you want to do. Everybody lives a different life. I'm rambling on. Maybe I read too many books, but no, I'm getting off that. Other project, sorry guys, but it's irritating. So that's going to be, I got to shut this. But yeah, I built that in there. It slides back and forth. All solar's ready to go. That is what I'm going to do. The other project I have, don't mind my messy room here. I got a light on there. That's AC. Bed. I don't like this bed. No. I don't like it the way it sits. You can't even get around a damn thing. You know, you squeeze through here, go that way, go this way. I'm going to take this whole bed. I got to back up here. My camera doesn't have much of a wide angle. These cabinets gone. I'm taking them out. I don't need mirrors anyways. It's more weight. What the hell I need a mirror for? I need to look at myself. I got a mirror in the bathroom. But that's going to be gone from here over. I'm going to keep them up there. I might keep that one, I'm not sure, but I'm going to take the whole bed and I'm going to turn it and slide it up against the wall. I want more walk room in here. I mean, I'm squeezing right now. It's a pain in the ass. So this whole bed is going to be turned and up against the wall in the corner. With that gone all the way back. I'll give me more room here, and I'm not going to make it so it pops up like that. I'm going to raise it up a little bit and have storage underneath it. So that's going to be a big project. The girl I'm seeing right now, she said she's going to give me a hand. Oh, that's another giant project, but solar's got to be done. That's probably where I'm going to start. Maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to warm up a little bit. We're calling for 32-degree temps tonight. But yeah, I guess I've been rambling. This video is kind of long. I might sign it off. Lots of toys in there. But fire extinguisher. You must keep a fire extinguisher. Thing else I did, I have these throughout the house. Hit this button. I turn my lights on and off. I don't have to climb over that stupid bed to get in there. But this RV is really nice. All the wood's good. I painted out there because, well, they painted it white, and I didn't want white. I wish people wouldn't paint over the wood like this. The wood is perfect condition. This RV is very clean. I mean, here, I'll show you. Ah, bang! Very good movie. I'm not advertising, but I like that movie. Anyway, back to the covers. I painted all these, gunmetal gray. Hung these hooks up. Always got a smoke alarm. I got them throughout the rubber. Painted the lights. My skull. But they painted everything white. That one's not white. But there's nothing wrong with the wood. They painted right over it. It was all white. I have pictures of it, but I didn't take any video of me painting it, which I should have. I don't know. I just get on a roll of stuff. Here, this one's got it. See, white. They painted over the woodwork. They painted it white. Why would you do that? So I painted it gray. It came out pretty good. I wish you guys could see better. Let's see. I guess you can see it better that way. But I painted all the way up in there. Another thing that I had to do when I was home for the winter, a couple days here and there, I got a gap here There was a giant TV in here. The thing must have weighed 100 pounds. Probably the original TV 23 years ago. What it was doing, I don't know if you can see that gap. It was pulling. This whole thing was coming down. So, did some brainstorming. For me to rip that all apart, I didn't want to. So, I went ahead and did a thing. And I installed some slats here. I still got to paint them. I just ran a board from down there all the way up there, extended that as far as I could go. Did the same thing on the other side. I will probably finish them like real woodwork and put them in there, and it has not moved at all. I mean, when I was driving down the road, you could see the whole, back up a little bit, you could see the whole unit bouncing up and down. So I had to take care of that. It's just there was too much weight up there. They put way too much weight in the cupboards. They put too much weight everywhere up here with the giant TV. TV's gone. Ain't gonna happen. But lots of project, guys. Probably bored you with this video. I got other things too. Just can't really think of what I was gonna do. Fireplace. If I do keep it, there will be a fireplace in it. What I'm gonna do is get one of them little fireplace somewhere, and I'm gonna mount it here. But I'm not going to attach it to my slide. I'm going to make an angle iron here, and I'm going to attach it to the floor, and then back up around so there's enough support. And then I'm going to run my pipe straight out the top. Straight out the top. I might even go through this vent because I won't be using my air conditioning. That air conditioner's getting booted out. Works, but I'm getting rid of it. I'm just going to put a fan in there, which I have the fan also. I have everything I need to do to finish this. The only air conditioner I'm going to keep is in the bedroom. If it doesn't get too hot in here, and if it gets too hot, I'm just going to chill in the room. Watch Netflix all day. Put this up. I like to cook my spices. Some other stuff. I got all kinds of stuff. There's the fan that I'm going to put in. But lots of videos to come. I kind of just grabbed my camera. I didn't think this video through or nothing. That's why I'm kind of randomly talking. But I've done a lot to this. It's a good RV. I hate to get rid of it, but you know, it's just too big. I tried to get to a couple places, and I bring a pedal bike with me. I had to jump on my pedal bike with my backpack and everything else and pedal my ass to where I had to go because it was just too low to get in. And then I had to leave this RV unattended with a lot of stuff in it. So. Now, with that being said, guys, like, subscribe, follow. I got a lot of stuff coming. I'm not done yet. I plan on, last year in the winter was working on this thing. This year I'm really going to try to go somewhere. With the gas prices at the way they are, I'm not really sure. It cost me over $400 to fill this baby up. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just continue to work on it. There's my view of the front. I was in the field, if you notice my other videos. Now I'm in the front yard. That's the side yard. I'm in a pretty good spot. I don't mind the throughway. There's a fireworks store over there. I don't mind them blowing them off all the time either. I don't mind booms. But with that being said, guys, like, subscribe. Next video will be the solar. That'll be a few part. I'll be adding on to it. I got to rip the cabinet out and wire everything up. There's my DC battery to battery charger, 40 amp. That's got to be relocated. I have to put it somewhere in the middle. Somewhere between, because my alternator's there, and I can't go all the way into the back because that's just too far, and I'd have to run some pretty thick wire. And well, I can tell you right now, 2-aught wire is well over $1 a foot. So, well, $10 a foot. Never mind, I said that wrong. I forgot a zero. But I have some 6 gauge that I may come up this way, because this isn't going to be here. That's going to be changed. I do really like this. If you guys get an inverter, get one with a 30 amp out. I've been to places before where I plugged my buddy's RV into it, and he was running off my solar, and we were fine. Only during the day, because I don't have that much bank. I only have 2 AGMs, and they really don't last that long. I can run this during the day, but as soon as it gets dark, if I want to run my computer or my TV or the stereo, I have to kill a lot of stuff. I can't run a microwave. Microwave kills it. I just don't have enough. I need some better batteries. I really don't have the fundage. But if you get one, this one works pretty good. This one works really good. I did a review on that too. Get one with a 30 amp out. You'll have that extra power going outside. I drilled a hole in the floor and it goes right out the side with a 50-foot cable. I can drag it anywhere I want. But yeah, solar will be next. I want some power, permanent power. This was all temporary, just temporary. Just see how it works. See if I wanted to keep it, but I'm gonna keep it. But that's got to be somewhere. I don't know where. I may put it right there on that wall. I may mount it on the other side, up underneath my sink, and then run, because that's my alternator's right there. So I can run wire straight across. I don't care if it's on the floor. I don't care, as long as it works. It's good for me. Somebody might say something, but I don't care. It's good for me. It might not be good for other people. So keep your comments to a minimum. Yeah. And then run through here, the other half, and then run it up to my battery bank, which will be in here. This is the wire that I had purchased just for that. It's a 40 amp 6 gauge. 6 gauge should be fine. This was very, very, everything is going up. Everything is expensive. Why the hell do you people vote that way? It's my opinion. So I don't know. I'm out of here before I start expressing my mind. You guys enjoy your day. Lots of videos coming. If you want to leave a bad comment, don't even bother. Everybody does their own thing the way they want to do it. This suits me. It may not suit you, but it suits me. This is just the way I am. Everybody, I don't know why everybody just doesn't do the same thing. I don't get it. But hey, enjoy your day. Like, subscribe. Lots of videos coming. Most of the work I will be doing by myself. All the solar, everything. If you have questions, I'll try to answer them. I don't know everything, but I do know about safety and everything else like that. So we're hopefully we can do some trips this year if the gas price goes down. Like, subscribe, guys. I will talk to you later. Have a good day. Good investment. Power on. I may have a audio review on this. You can change your speed. First start, that's probably blowing right in your face. But this thing tells you when the filter's dirty. You control your temp, non-stop, smart dry. I normally run it on smart dry about 50%. It's so dry in here, you can feel it in your lungs when you walk in here. You can feel how dry it is. It's awesome for an RV. Like I said, I can only run it during the day in the summer. It gets really, really hot in here. You can almost run it as a heater. If it's kind of cold that day, just keep it running. But at night, I got to kill everything. I don't have enough batteries. I got to figure something out here. Can't do much with 150 subscribers. So, I don't know. Have a good day, guys. I'm rambling. I'm just glad to be home. I'll be home for a few months and then off again with no videos to post. But anyway, have a good day, guys. Later. Get yourself one of them too. They work good. Put it over the sink. I get bugs all the time. They zap and go down right down into the sink.